Well, that concludes our Twitter space for today. Thank you to all of our...
Hold your horses, Elon. The real president is going to say a few words. The devil, I'm going to kick your very soon. Hitler.
Yo!
Dick Cheney, sounds like you'll be joining Hitler very soon. Klaus Schwab and George Soros, I'm putting both your asses in jail. And Ron DeSantis can kiss my big, beautiful 2024 presidential 2024, baby. Let's go.
All right, guys, welcome back to Red Top Report. I'm your host, Joe Enders, and we got some big news. Ron DeSantis has announced that he is running for president. As you guys if you guys don't know, he's Florida's governor, and he tried doing it over Twitter Spaces. Elon Musk organized the whole thing, and that was on a Wednesday night, and it really didn't go as planned. And our boy Donald Trump, Ronan, I think you can. I think you got some stuff for us to react to. But
Trump cashed in on this DeSaster, as he called it.
Cashing in. It's like 2016. Trump is back.
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
So, is this the first one?
Yeah, this is the first one. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We are kind of melting the servers. To freedom and is willing to put his money where his mouth is, upset the narrative control imposed on us by our government.
Have Governor DeSantis make this... We're just trying to get it going.
It's so good. Now, just to give people like some backgrounds on how big of a failure this whole thing was. So I think it was like 500,000 people that like joined the Twitter Spaces initially. If you guys know what Twitter Spaces is, it's like where they have a guy who hosts a Twitter Space, which is a conversation. Everybody on Twitter can join it, and they can request to be a speaker. And if they're given permission by the admins, they can be a speaker. It's kind of like a group discussion, but so kind of like an online town hall would be a good way to put it. But yeah, it was a disaster, and it had, like I said, 500,000 people. The servers melted because of all the users that joined in on it, and it was supposed to be this big announcement, this big test of Twitter servers, and it completely failed. So Oliver Darcy actually tweeted this, and to show that despite there being such a huge number of people in the space, it was still kind of a joke. This is what Darcy says. He says, CNN's town hall with Trump averaged 3.3 million concurrent viewers. Concurrent viewers are not equal to total viewers. Twitter's stream crashed with just a few 100,000 concurrent listeners. Ultimately, once it was working, it started with 500,000. Once it was working, it only had 200,000. So if you're talking about getting eyeballs on yourself going on the campaign, DeSantis is not doing so well right now. 3.3 million compared to 200,000. And I've seen recent presidential preference polls. Donald Trump is at 56% of Republican support. And then Ron DeSantis is at 19. And then you have all the other guys afterwards from there. So it's not even close, guys. Donald Trump is dominating the Republican field. I don't even know why Ron DeSantis is trying to run. Why? So Trump can drag you?
Look at those hands. Are they small hands?
Like he does in this next video that you have for us. This is my favorite, by the way, Ronan. I loved this video.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Ron DeSantis Twitter Space.
Hello? Is my microphone working correctly?
George, can you just wait while we...
Hello? Can you hear me?
We can all hear you, George. Can you just hold on for a second?
Hilfa, I don't think they can hear me.
I can hear you fine, George. Just speak to the
I don't think George knows how to use Twitter.
Hello?
The devil.
Can I please make my big announcement now? Everyone just...
Hello?
Just shut up, George.
Can somebody just mute George?
Dick, could you try not to cough on the...
Okay, so how are we going to take out Trump, you guys?
Guys from the FBI, this is not a private call. This is a public Twitter space. Everyone can listen in.
God.
Anyway, guys, we invited everyone.
It's true though. I love that because like the FBI has been 100% out to get him. They raided his house. They were claiming that he had, all these classified documents and stuff in it. And then after they raid his house, everybody gets mad because Biden literally was doing the same thing. He had classified documents. Trump said he declassified the documents. Biden said he declassified yet his house is getting raided. And Biden's like, oh yeah, I'll just get them to you. Even though Trump also said that he would get them to the FBI if they wanted to review them. And anything like that. So I felt like this. I feel like that's like such an accurate representation of reality. And as we know, they're going after Catholics too, specifically church militant named in the report. So I mean, yeah, this is so good so far. And we also I love like the people that he chose to put in this space. Like it's all so perfect. You have Elon Musk who's hosting there. You have DeSantis, obviously, George Soros, who kind of did like a faint-hearted endorsement of Ron on Twitter. It was kind of like a tongue-in-cheek thing. Is like, I think I'd like him. He'd do more damage to Republicans than Trump would. It was his excuse.
DeSantis is shrewd, ruthless, and ambitious. He is likely to be a Republican candidate.
But he said I would prefer DeSantis over Trump a while back. And then Klaus Schwab as well. If you guys don't know, that's the World Economic Forum guy. That's the guy who says you need to eat bugs. You need to let other people live in your house with you. And you should also own nothing. Dude, straight up neoliberal elitist, wants to dominate the world, control world populations, use climate change as a means to do that. Yeah, you can't do that, Klaus Schwab. We're going to have our kids. And I've said that many times, and I'm saying it again. You got Dick Cheney, the guy who's probably banging the war drums for Ukraine. I don't know if he is or not because no one knows what Dick Cheney's doing because he's kind of a nobody now. Nobody cares. Last thing I heard from him is when he was doing that really, really weird Liz Cheney re-election campaign endorsement and attacking Donald Trump in it. And dude looks straight evil in that.
Our nation's 246-year history.
Of course, Adolf Hitler. There you go. Uncle A. Not a good look. Not a good look. That is not optical, Ronan. That is not optical. Dude, optics check?
Hitler, not good optics
check.
Dude,
do you want him? I don't know. Like Hitler in the Twitter space.
I mean, I did not see that coming, so.
All right, we can continue playing it. Oh well, obviously the devil. I forgot the devil. We gotta give the devil his props for coming in and supporting all these people.
Probably the most well known of them. Out of all of them.
I would say the devil is probably the most well known character and probably the most well liked of all of them, given current society.
Yo.
So. All right, next.
Go on to this Twitter space, so Governor Ron DeSantis could.
Everyone just shut the hell up so I can make my announcement, okay?
You go, girl.
Wait, the devil is gay?
So what? Everyone in this call is gay. I have to know every single one of you has a secret gay lover hidden in your closet.
Pause it. I don't know if anybody's catching this, but Adolf Hitler and George Soros are arguing with each other in German. And if you don't get that, George Soros actually conspired and worked with the Nazis.
Went out, in fact, and helped in the confiscation of property from the Jews.
That's right.
Now, he was only 14 years old, and his excuse is that, I was just a kid and I was afraid, so I went and did this. But he actually helped Nazis confiscate Jewish property during World War II. So, yeah, I bet you did not see that coming, Ronan.
I did not see that coming, especially since Soros is a
Hungarian-born Jew who emigrated to the United States.
He's not liked. People don't like George Soros, man. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. Nobody likes him. So, so yeah, that's why they're arguing in German though, because like Hitler and George Soros, hey man, the dude kind of conspired with the Nazis. Jews don't really like that.
Guys, can we please just calm down?
So anyway, guys, I just wanted to announce that I'm...
Okay, I can hear the governor very well.
Shut up. Would you please shut up already? I'm running for president, okay?
Yeah, we kind of already knew about it.
Dude, the Ron DeSantis guy doing his voice is spot on.
Well, that concludes our Twitter space for today. Thank you to all of our...
Hold your horses, Elon. The real president is going to say a few words. The devil, I'm going to kick your very soon. Hitler.
Yo!
Cheney, sounds like you'll be joining Hitler very soon. Klaus Schwab and George Soros, I'm putting both your asses in jail. And Ron DeSantis can kiss my big, beautiful 2024 presidential Trump 2024, baby. Let's go.
I'm sorry. Is this not 2016 Donald Trump energy right now, guys? Let's go. The music's playing. We're pumped up. We're throwing the evil globalists in jail that are trying to undermine our society. We're kicking the devil's butt. We're doing all of that stuff. Yes. Make America great again. I mean, that's my initial reaction as soon as I watched it. Wouldn't that pump you up?
Dude, that's
like Donald
impressive.
Trump joins the chat, everything gets better. That dude, the optics of that is like political marketing, top tier. And just on a personal level, like my personal opinion on the whole thing is I personally don't think that it matters who wins the Republican primary. The Democrats are going to steal the election. So I don't think that we can actually win the general election no matter what. But when it comes to in the primary, who do I like more? I would probably say Donald Trump. I like Donald Trump more, and I know that he's not as he hasn't stated as extreme of a conservative platform as Ron DeSantis has, which you would think, oh, Joe should be going for the more extremely socially conservative candidate. No, because there's a reason for that. I don't necessarily believe that Ron DeSantis believes what he says he believes. I believe he is pandering. With Donald Trump, I know that he knows what he believes, and I know what he believes, and I know what he pushed for while he was president. He's the most pro-life president we've ever had in history. Whether he says something about abortion or not is one thing. I personally think that if Ron DeSantis gets into office, he's not going to do a thing about abortion. I really don't. He says he's going to do something and he's not going to do it. And I can give you guys a demonstration of this. I actually have some notes that I actually sent to Ronan, but I'm just going to pull them up on my phone and read them as a text. So this is specifically on his opinions on Ukraine. So if he's willing to flip his opinion on something like this, and try to soften it and try to make it, more appealing to the Republican voter, how could I say he's not doing the same with abortion? On whether to arm Ukraine. This is arming Ukraine, meaning us giving them weapons, perpetuating the war, perpetuating the death, and perpetuating the suffering, which, by the way, that's not pro-life. There's nothing pro-life about prolonging a war that would be over had we not gotten involved in it. I'm just saying, Ronan, is that pro-life? No, not at all. So on whether to arm Ukraine, DeSantis said in 2015, we in Congress have been urging Obama to provide arms to Ukraine. They want to fight their good fight. They're not asking for us to fight it for them. And the president has steadfastly refused, and I think that's a mistake. Rare Obama W? Why are we arming another country to go to war? Bad idea. Bad idea. And as recently as March 2022, DeSantis said at a news conference, when I was in Congress under President Trump, we funded a lot of weapons for Ukraine to be able to defend themselves. Donald Trump L, maybe? I don't know if he had anything to do that or not. I'm sure we could look it up, but it doesn't. So here's DeSantis saying those things. Now, on Carlson's questionnaire, which Tucker Carlson released on Ukraine for the candidates to answer the questions, his tune changed a little bit. On Carlson's questionnaire, DeSantis' answer about supporting Ukraine was phrased carefully in a way that didn't contradict his prior positions. DeSantis says he opposed providing specific types of advanced weapons with major offensive capabilities. So that's what I'm talking about. He's pretending he's against sending weapons to them, but it seems like he's staying consistent with what he's always been doing, which is supporting wars and policing other countries overseas and trying to keep America's global dominance over the thing. And meanwhile, Donald Trump, he's talking about here, we're going to make America great again. We're going to build the wall. We're going to stop illegal immigration. We're going, we're going to, and the other thing, Donald Trump wouldn't ask the question on a federal abortion ban when he was asked about it. He didn't answer it. He's like, we'll look into it. We're going to have a great policy, this, that, and the other. He wouldn't answer it because if he did answer it and say, oh, no, I would totally sign it, he would be in big trouble with the press. And that's why he didn't say anything. So that was the other thing that got me convinced. Man, this guy, pro-life, maybe? And then the other thing, this is a common criticism I've seen from people all over the internet. You can put up a tweet where somebody says it, or Donald Trump is pro-gay and Ron DeSantis was really, hard on that. How could you support him, this, that, and the other? Dude, Ron DeSantis is pro-gay too. They're all pro-gay. The Republican Party is pro-gay. That's why I said conservatism's dead. What are they conserving? They don't even value marriage anymore. They think that it's okay to just cave into the left's redefinition of what was a Catholic sacrament, which is marriage, the union of one man and one woman together. Yeah, guys. Ron DeSantis, and you can put up the side of this, Dave Rubin's 2, I guess, Build-A-Babies that he got in a rent-a-womb for him and his husband to raise. Ron DeSantis gave those 2 onesies for the babies.
That everyone's running around, DeSantis hates gays, blah, blah. I happen to be gay. I am married to a dude, okay? We're having kids. You know what showed up at my door 2 days ago? A package with we're having 2 babies, with 2 baby onesies from Ron DeSantis and his wife.
He gifted them onesies to the babies. Now, I'm not going to say that Donald Trump is anti-gay. He's not. Personally, I don't really think he cares about gays at all. I don't think it's even on his radar. I don't think it matters to him in the slightest. But Ron DeSantis saying he isn't pro-gay, that's just a lie. The dude is 100% pandering to gays. He's pandering to, these woke mob types. So, I don't know. Ronan, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that whole onesie thing from Ron DeSantis, that was a big disappointment, honestly.
Yeah, well, a lot of people thought he was like this, crusader against the LGBT agenda and stuff. And I was like...
Well, I mean, his legislation kind of backs that up, though, in Florida.
Well, that's the other thing. They say he's so successful on, the legislation, and, his legislation was all Republican. Yeah, let's see what happens when he actually gets into the president's office and has at least one of the houses being Democrats. The House or the Senate, one of the houses of Congress. Yeah, good luck. He's not going to do anything. He's going to be less effective than Donald Trump. And that's the only reason I support him, even though I'm fairly certain that he's not. I don't think DeSantis would win. I don't think Trump would win. I think they're going to rig it. I think that's what's going to happen.
Kennedy Jr., man, that's who's going to steal
Kennedy
it.
Kennedy Jr., yeah. We're running against you know what. I'm not going to say it because I want to stay on YouTube. That's Junior's policy. So, anything else? We got anything else?
That's it, man. Wrap it.
All right, we're going to wrap it up, guys. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Instagram. And because I didn't say it at the beginning of the video, I really need to start doing it. You need to give us your money.
Now you know you need to launder your money, right? Do you understand the basics of it? Placement, layering, integration. You want to keep your money and your freedom.
And you can give us your money by going to buymeacoffee.com. That's buymeacoffee.com. You can click on the link in the description and you can do a single donation, or you could do a monthly Joe donation for only $5 a month. And with that said, guys, Red Top Report's making America great again. God bless.